What I want to talk about is how you can use this to prove that something is or is not a right triangle, but also what type of triangle it is. If it makes a triangle, it's going to have three sides. Obviously, you learned in 7th grade that two of those sides have to be bigger than the third side for it to actually make a triangle. So these will make a triangle, however, what type of triangle? So if they don't make a right triangle, they either make an acute triangle or an obtuse triangle. So there's a rule. And so I've given you all three sides of this triangle. We just don't know. We're going to see if it's a right triangle. So we'll plug it in using the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared, and we're going to plug in what we know. So 8 squared plus 9 squared is equal to 11 squared. 8 squared gives us 64, plus 9 squared is 81, 11 squared is 121. When I add 64 and 81, I get 145, and 145 is not equal to 121. It's not equal. So we know it's not a right triangle. But what type of triangle is it? Well, when the a squared plus b squared side is greater than the c squared side, you actually have an acute triangle. So think about what that means. So that when the a side and the b side, that means it brings together, when they're bigger, it brings together the angle more here. So you have an acute triangle. So that's what you have to remember. It's kind of opposite of what you think. So let's try the other one. The a is 15, so 15 squared plus 36 squared equals 4 square roots of 99 squared. And we haven't seen a lot of these before. You see a lot of these in math too. Don't be intimidated. It's very simple. You literally just take whatever the square root of 99 is and you multiply it by 4. That's what's happening there. So 99 is not a perfect square, but we're squaring something. So it's going to make it simple in just a second. So 15 squared is 225. 36 squared is 1,296. And then this squared actually gets rid of that square root. And you can use your calculator to do this. If you put this in, it ends up being 1584. So we're not worried about actually how to computate that. It's just you can use your calculator for that part. So when we add these together, we get 1521 is equal to 1584. And we know that is not true. But the c squared is actually bigger. So when a squared plus b squared is smaller than the c squared, meaning the c squared side is bigger, this is an obtuse. It actually made that angle wider. So it made it wider here across from the hypotenuse. And that's why it's an obtuse, okay, because it was longer. Its c is longer.